Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. It's midday money here on Saturday, May 25th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's off to a happy Saturday and a good Friday night. Whatever you were doing out there, acting a fool perhaps, maybe being normal. I don't know, whatever you did. Good for you. You're here now. That's all that matters. I would appreciate you. Give me a follow. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. YouTube channels, Winning Free Picks and Sean Higgs. Give them both a follow. Why? Please. Doesn't cost you anything to follow. Hit a like button on the channel. And, of course, subscribing. Be a big step. Go subscribe to the channel. A little early today. That's because I hadn't done a country rundown in quite a minute. We're growing in the country rundown, but we gotta do a little better in some of these other foreign places. So if you're popping in and you're like, what the heck's going on here? Because I'm going to start running down a bunch of countries. Whatever. On the podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, Google, wherever you're listening to this podcast, if you're listening, I will put in the link or description rather, what time for the for today's picks and a recap. So we could just fast forward a couple minutes. All right, USA leading the way in our country. Countries listening. Of course, why wouldn't they? 1,100 plus listeners in Canada. Look at that. The Canucks. Appreciate you, Canada. Third country most listened to. The French. You baguette eating freaks out there. Bunch of frogmen out in France. Number 3, the French. We got 45 in Russia, 34 UK downloads, Mexico 24, Germany 16 piece, India 15, Nigeria 13. Same with Poland. New Zealand. The damn Kiwis. They don't like me. Maybe because I make kangaroo jokes. I make plenty of caribou jokes about the Canadians that they listen. Do better, New Zealand. 4 in Costa Rica. Colombia 4, Puerto Rico 4. A 3-pack. The Philippines, Australia, the Netherlands, Brazil, DR, and Venezuela. 2 for Portugal. 2 in Botswana. What are you doing in Botswana? Listen to me. Do I have like some elephant hunting going on in Botswana? What is? Indonesia, Belgium, Qatar, Ireland, Turkey, Italy, Bahamas, Aruba, and Egypt. I'm assuming the Aruba, Bahamas, the DR, one in DR. I guess it's someone who was on a cruise ship and was tuning in. Really though? One Irish? You filthy, dirty Irishman? My name's Sean. Get the freaking Irish. And the Italians. Oh, that freaking Dagos. All right. All right, Italians, I got you. Listen, I understand Belgium, even Italy, Brazil. I don't cover a lot of soccer. I get it. I got to stop. Look, India. India's looking for cricket picks, I guess. Well, whatever. There's that. Thank you if you're one of those countries. And if you're one of the countries toward the bottom of like 3 or 2 or 1 listener, tell a friend. Maybe you're just having a party. Maybe it's tough to get. I don't know. I'm complaining, but maybe I don't. Maybe you don't have internet out there. I don't know. Like I guess if I had a big soccer podcast, these numbers in Europe would be higher. That's what I'm guessing. They don't like American football, the real football. That starts in August, by the way. All right. There's my country rundown. That's what I do. Now we'll do a rundown of winners from yesterday. Mavericks plus 5.5. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. NBA winner there. We will take another NBA winner. Thank you very much. 61 and 52 plus 610 in the video with our NBA. That's different from the sites. The sites I am 42 and 33, a tidy 56%. But again, in the video, sometimes they're not picks I have on the sites. I don't bet. I'm honest with you. I tell you when we do, when we don't. So still a nice NBA season. We'll take it. Nothing in hockey because we're on a terrible hockey run. As good as NBA's been, a 59% run, 16 and 11. Well, not good. 7 and 19 run on ice. 3 and 11 with the totals and playoffs. Not many people tell you they lose. They just always hype the good stuff. Well, you get both from me. Always the truth, win or lose. Baseball, another winner yesterday. 3-1 on the sites. San Fran, Cleveland, KC. Got it done. Yankee under. I almost had to throw out a never in doubter. I marked it as a loss. It was 7-0. They scored one at the top of the ninth with 2 outs. I thought I was going to have a never in doubt 7.5 winner. But I'll take a 3-1 day. Having a nice season, 146 and 136 overall on the sites, up over a dime with our plays. And average bets, I got to look it up. I probably aren't even or plus money there. In the video, though, we got a 1-2 day. 1-2 day. Pitch and change the Toronto game for the Tigers. Still lose. We had run line Toronto. San Fran pulled it out. Yankee under there. So 1-2, 76 and 81. Minus 405 in the video. But I'll tell you what, we'll be up plus money after today. That's a get the pen out of there on myself. Props, huge day, 5-3 plus 655. That's what we do. That is what we do. Ribby and rum props for the Giants yesterday. All over the place. Luciano, Wade, Matos, Estrada. Just a monster day there. We will take it. Props, 82 and 115 plus 2,025. There we go. We'll take it. We will take it. Today's action. Again, if you came in listening to the first couple minutes of the show, I was giving my country rundown. Like I said, I like to do that because I appreciate everybody who listens, whether you're on Facebook. I see some Facebook likes popping up here. I know it's my guy, Dennis O'Brien. And Davis Echo, thank you. No Rick Wild in a bit. Hope Rick's okay. But I give shout-outs to everybody in the Rick and Brio and Mike Downey. The whole Abel is another Facebook guy. Let's talk about today's action here. 76-81. There's the records. Giants plus 120. We're running it back with the win streak. Giants losing streak. Mets. We'll take them plus money. Twins. They were a little bit of fave, but they're playing well, right? 3 straight wins. I'm not a big Paddock guy. Texas is struggling 5 in a row. I'm going to go run line here. Plus 155. The Natties. Trevor Williams has not been terrible. I like the Nats a little bit. I think they're kind of a team that hits and they surprise people. Williams has been really well. How to complain about a guy who's, again, he's 4-0, 9 starts. He's got a 109 whip. Nothing sexy. 30 hits in 35 innings, 28 Ks. Not like knock your socks off kind of guy, but you're going to give me 140? And Seattle's dropped 3 straight. I'll take the plus money here, sure. I'm not a Mikolos guy for St. Louis, but I will take a plus 175 run line here in a pick 'em. Again, I'm fading the Cubs. They've dropped a couple in a row. St. Louis on a little win streak. The Big Maple Talion's pitched well. He's got really good numbers. So I figure if I'm going to lose, I said this yesterday with the Angels, and I had Cleveland yesterday, but I said if you want the Angels, why are you laying 105 with a team on a losing streak versus a team on a winning streak? So same thing here. I will go with the Cardinals on a run line plus 175. If you like the Cubbies, take a Cubby run line. I'd rather lose with plus money than as a fave on a team I don't like. The Reds here, no way the Dodgers could lose again. They've lost 3 straight. Sure, just keep doubling up, people. I'm sure all you Dodger backers are really happy with the way they've been playing of late. I'll take a 130 at home here with Hunter Green. I'm a big Hunter Green guy. And we'll close out the baseball with the Yankees today. Plus 105, little doggy. Listen, I like Cease a lot. Tough to go against the Yanks. And that's a guy who's anti-Yank. I had a over 93.5 wins when I thought they were going to maybe steal Snell when the price came down. They didn't steal Snell. I came back on an under to hedge out on that 93.5 because I'm like, where's this pitching coming from? Well, pitching has been great so far. First 2 months. Bats are heating up. I'll take a plus 105 here. Again, can they lose to Cease? Absolutely. But any team can win. Any team can lose. I'll take plus 105. No NBA, no hockey that night. NBA, Indiana up against it. And I said, Indiana money line, all the games. I had them in the first game, not in the second game because of the way they lost the first game. I can't even come back with them here. Halliburton looks like he's out. That's a big spot. And I know you kind of could rally. I don't know. This would be your prototypical first quarter, first half kind of bet here. Uh, I just didn't play it. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I think Boston could probably win this one 4-0 or sweep. So no, thank you. And the hockey, I've just been on bad hockey run. I'm not looking to jump into hockey just to put it out there. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. You can run around and find stuff. I'm trying to win. I'm going to put money in my pocket and your pocket as well. But more importantly, look for me to win. I just don't want to tell you to bet something to bet it. Props rolling along. 82, 115 plus 20, 25. Not too shabby. KC Ribbies, Vinny P. Pasquantino, plus 140. You know, I'm going with. He's batting third. He's got a homer versus this guy. He's faced Savell already. He was on Cleveland. They've seen him before. He's got a homer against him. Sally Dogs, Perez, plus 130. He's got a homer against this cat as well. Plus 130 at a cleanup spot, sure. I didn't do Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt's having a great season. I think he's second team in ribbies. I'm not. I just didn't feel like the two guy was the spot here. He had a home run yesterday. I don't know if he had a home run today. Massey, though, guy's hitting 295. You're going to give me a 210 with a guy hitting fifth or sixth? Okay. Garcia at a 265 spot. He's got 32 ribbies for this club. I'll take a 265 for Miguel Garcia. And Renfro at a 235. Now, he hasn't been much. Him, MJ Melendez, bottom lineup. Like most teams are like, oh, boy. But he's a pro. He's been around a bit. Why can't he drive in a run for us at plus 235? I tell you, I really like these games today. I got plays up on the site if you want, the premium stuff. I don't ever hype the premiums or all that much, but you could do that. Promo code midday is 20% off. If you want to support the show, just go check it out. Let's get to the comments here. We got a couple, and then oh, you know what? Before I do the comments, Davis, you're the first one up. Davis, and he's coming in with CFL. I love it. Let me do a quick little Marcos Min, a quick little rundown. I already talked about the Indiana-Boston game. No ice. Baseball today. I like Reese Olson. I like Barrios. Under. I told you here, we kind of got the Giants in the video. We got the Twinkies run line here. We don't want to lay. Suarez and Fetty. I want to come in on a little Fetty action. That's just me. I like Fetty. Hasn't pitched bad. We got the Natties. Under Braves. That's still a thing this season. Houston and the A's. I do want Arrighetti. How about an A's team total over? Brew Crew and Boston. I didn't like anything yesterday there. Again, no thank you. I'm not a Pavetta guy. Maybe you take Brewers as a small dog. KC and Tampa Bay. That's up on the Primos. And we got some player props in that one if you're interested. Cubbies and St. Louis. We got Cubbies and the cards here. Again, I don't love Mikolos. I took St. Louis on the run line here. If you want to do Cubbies run line for plus money, that's okay. We got the Reds here in the video as well. No way Dodgers lose again. Phillies of Colorado. Team total over, perhaps. For the Phils, obviously. Cleveland and the Angels. Oh, boy. This was a toss-up for Cleveland last night. They've won 7 in a row. Soriano's pitched pretty decent. I almost took Cleveland, but 135. I'm like, because we're getting to a point. Second game on the road, I can see the Angels winning, but plus 110 is not enough to get me to pull the trigger. We got the Yanks in the video, and we got Miami, Sixto Sanchez and Jordan Montgomery. This would be like a run line only game for me here. We'll get to Jordan at 190. No, thank you. All right. Now it's the Marcos Minna for our guy and Miss Danica. Davis says Toronto Argonauts in CFL today. Good luck, Davis. St. Louis Battlehawks. He likes the Dallas Stars. I like Dallas, but they let me down the other day. I'm done with Dallas. I had Dallas loser. I had who did I have in the Ranger game the other day? That lost. I can't do anything right in hockey. Thoughts on Tigers Jays under? Just ran them all down. Michael B is in the house. Moneyline Markel's on the Royals -2.5. Hopefully you didn't take T Money's Padres -2.5 the other day. I would have been a loser. Like we says, great night. Mavericks caught them on the money line 325. Giants win. A bunch of plus money ribbies and the Rangers. Finally won OT game. Which on the Mavs, Giants winner, and some ribbies. I was with you on those. Stay away from ice. I can't do any ice. I stick to ice cream. Michael B. I'm betting the Giants line movement is based on the lineup. No Bailey Luciano today, and the BP is bullpen is gassed. No Duvall, but the Rogers brothers should be ready to go. I told you, Luciano, he's been hot in his limited action. He's supposed to be good. He's what, a top 30 prospect? Lauren's in the house. Good day, Sean. Today I like the Natties. Yes, Cubbies, run line. I don't hate that. I said, Lauren, if you just popped in, if you didn't hear me, I got the Cards run line here simply because they've won 3 in a row. And I don't like Miklosi's bad. So if you want to go run line with the Cubbies and take back plus money there too, go for it. Stroh's over. I don't hate it with Arrighetti on the line, on the mound. Stars regulation of puck line. I'm done with ice. I can't do it. I'm not going to say what I like in ice. I don't want to jinx anybody. Like I said, the books are keep me Matos at plus 260. How can you not with the Ribby? Yeah. I mean, I got the did he get the Ribby yesterday? We got a Ribby and a run from Matos. Ribby and a run. The run was 135 though. Lane says plus money all over the place. Like it. Yeah. It's one of those. Listen, Lane, and this is how I have swings, and I tell people when they buy like my package or whatever, I'm like, listen, there could be 3 games, there could be 1 game, there could be 9 games, there could be 11 games. You know, we're streakiness, and sometimes it's a lot of plus money stuff. Other times they're huge faves, and I can't really pull the trigger. It's got to be run line. Today we got a bunch of dogs we like. I like the dogs. NBA, give me the Pacers, says Michael B. First quarter, 125 money line. Even if Halliburton does not play, I still like them. They have, like, you know, he has to, but really, you have to come out and win a quarter here. You're down 0-2. You're a glue guy, or, you know, however you want to label Halliburton to this club. Time to step up, right? Next man up. Let's win one for the Gibber kind of game. Don't get embarrassed here at home. Evan says, what is your take on total base props? Been on a roll, but probably just luck. Arenado plus money is over 1.5. He's batting .539 versus Italian. Listen, I got St. Louis today. I took them on the run line thinking they're hitting, they're putting up runs. If you're going to get plus money on a total base with a guy, if he's .539, he's a 30 home run guy to boot. So you could have this in the first inning if it's a home run. So I don't really hate that. Like taking a plus money with a guy who's a power hitter. Now I don't know how Arenado's doing of late. Let's pull him up here. Let's pull up some stats here from our guy Nolan. 269 average, 3 homers on the season. So he's not even finding his groove yet. Let's see. Last game, 2 for 4. 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 1 for 2, 2 for 3, 3 for 4, 1 and 1. Total bases. No, he had the other one because he had 3. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. So 1, 2, 3. He sits us 4 as 6. So he hasn't been all that great recently. You mentioned a .539 average versus Mr. Big Maple Talion. Arenado. He's got 13 at bats. You know what? 0 ribbies. So, I mean, obviously he's what? 7 for 13 if he's .538. It's plus. I'd say it's worth a shot, I guess. The guy goes 2 for 4 against him anytime he plays. Can he get a double? Home run's been lacking. So I'm definitely not doing a home run prop with this guy. I cut my finger today. David says Houston Roughnecks stink. Michigan Panthers -4 tomorrow. And what is this, the AFL or USFL? T-Money's in the house, taking a shot at the GOAT. Love my Padres. I don't listen. I think you have a better pitcher on the hill. But T-Money, I'm not gonna take a team that's on a losing streak. So I will take a team that's won 3 in a row at small plus money. Now the caveat with this one, same with the Cleveland game. Like Cleveland's 7 in a row, but now you're day 2 in California. Maybe that time change catches up with you, right? And with Cleveland, you're laying 140. With the Yanks, I'm getting plus 105. I mean, again, if I go 3-3 today, I'm making a bunch of money with the dogs. So that's why I got the Yanks. Michael B. Other baseball I do like today: Cardinals with me close. Reds, Hunter Green. I like KC first 5. And then Yanks plus money. Yeah. So, you know, you got Brady Singer, who looks like he's back to his rookie year kind of form. And again, I like the Royals. I mean, I got them and Detroit win tickets. Let's go. Let's go. Royals looking good so far. Yankees first 5 there. That's good. Save yourself a little bit from a bullpen because they're shaky in the pen. And the Yanks plus money. I just mentioned that the team money. Why I like that. But now Markel says leave team money alone. Team money's my guy, Moneyline Markel. What are you talking about? Michael B. Luciano about his greatest speed ability at bases, but he's a horrible defender. He's had 3 ninth inning errors in the last 4 games. Oh my goodness. Nice. Keep running him out there, bro. You got to run him out there. He's not good enough to just be a DH. The Tigers stay with Reese Olson. Poor Reese Olson. Can a guy get a win? I mean, look at the numbers on Reese Olson. The cat is 0-5. This is why my win ticket is in jeopardy here. The guy's got 43 Ks of 50 innings, a 1 whip. How about last 7 games? 1.35 ERA, 40 innings, 25 hits. Can't get a win. That can't get a win. And that is the issue with Detroit. Like, you want to take them as a favorite. Can they score runs? How can we not score runs? Look at these. 1 run, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1. Well, there's a 6-spot versus Pittsburgh. But, I mean, everything else. 8-3, the bullpen comes in. And all heck breaks loose versus KC. 1-0 in 10 innings. 5-4 loss in 10 innings. Again, he gives up 2 runs in 6 innings. Lose 2-1. 8-0. He goes 7, gives up 1 earned run, 1 run total. They lose 8-0 in the game. Your guy goes 7. 4-3. He gave up 2 unearned in that one. 2 earned, 2 unearned. 1-0 loser. He got shelled 6 runs. He loses 7-4. Look at this game. 5 2/3, 3 hits, no runs. They win 5-0 in 10 innings. I mean, where's run support? 3-1, 4-1, 0, 3, 0, 4, and then a 5 spot in 10 innings. It was a 0-0 game going into the 10th. Tough. Michigan in baseball. 180. Like we says, no UFC today. Depressing. We're running out of basketball and hockey. Soon we'll be stuck with just baseball. And if the Giants can't stay competitive, it's going to be a long summer. Nah, listen, you have plenty of opportunities to get some player prop action in Michael May. Maurice Luis, good afternoon. I made over 2.5K betting the Royals this season. Love this team, but I'm staying off today. I'm tempted. See, they are good. They are winning. Why do you want to not take a team that's won 7 in a row versus a team that's lost 5 in a row in a pick 'em? Get creative. Say, okay, they are a underdog or a -104. Do a run line. Do a first 5. Like, it's not. If the Yankees, we've seen the Yankees, we've seen the Dodgers. If you're a good team, the Phillies on these kind of win streaks, you're laying 190 on the road. It'll adjust. Markel says, Michael still got USA basketball. When they minus, not getting that crap in here. No. Exactly. Why? Why would you stay off them? They're hot. Money down, Markel. I rode the Royals into the ground, even took the team total over 6.5 and then minus 2.5 first 5. 6.5 on the team total. Team money. Listen, from your lips to God's ears, fella, because we got a bunch of player props here on these guys. Vinny Pia 140, Sally Perez 130, Massey 210, Garcia 265, Renfro 230 as they scroll across. Good timing for your team total. I can't wait for those to cash. All right, Buzz says Phillies -1, 215, -215. 29-3. Bucks are fire here. Last loss April 9th. We're on fire. Listen, the winning side. I can't. This is stuff I do not lay. Minus big money like you lay. It's a winner. Here's the thing, though, Buzz. You are disciplined enough to do this. I'm disciplined enough to do this kind of stuff. 99% of people who bet sports cannot do this because they will come in with a big fave and just have all the big faves. They will have the Phillies today -230. They will have who else is a big fave? Arizona today as a big fave. You know, they just can't control themselves. They need every one of them thinking they're winners. Michael B's at Monday Night Marco is laughing. Anything interesting about the Olympics is nothing. Exactly. Who cares about the Olympics? Desmond likes Phillies, Dodgers, and the Red Sox. They're just talking about people want to take monster faves. Please tell me this is a parlay and not money lining Philadelphia -230. The Dodgers. The Dodgers can't lose again. And the Sox with Nick Pivetta. Oh, boy. College football future for Maurice. Arizona to win the Big 12 at +$9. Texas Tech 10-1. I like Utah. Utah is my pick. The Utes. Cam Rising is back. Should be healthy. A year off. And they got a great coach. Maurice says Skeens rookie year is +450. That's definitely worth a flyer for the kid. I mean, I got the guy in the Giants, their import, and he's down for the count. Because it's Higgs that Friday, Red Bull or coffee? No. I guess because I sliced my hand open, so I'm got the blood flowing. It's dripping out of me as I slowly die here. Davis says Tulane college baseball today. That's going off in 10 minutes, 11:30 a.m. here in Texas, where Davis is at, up in Big D. He says Tulane. But then Markel's laughing at Michael. Buzz, in the hoodie, if you're scared of the juice, get a dog. Nothing but sweet juice on these places. No, easy, buddy. Buzz, it's that I just that's what I don't do. That I don't think people would want to. And again, I've been selling picks for 20 years. If you came in and brought a pick for me for $49 or $34, whatever, and it was a -270, I'm not telling you to take this kind of stuff. That's not what this show is. I mean, you could just people are doing this before computers and stuff. You could just open up a newspaper, like, hey, I'm taking the 98 Yanks today -270. Yeah, that's not handicapping. You're just betting a big fave. Come on. You know better than this, boss. Cleveland Guardians over the Angels, Thomas. Well, here's it. I said this yesterday. I had Cleveland yesterday. Now today, I didn't play them, and they've won 7 in a row. I don't want to run line them. Soriano's pitched pretty decent, and even I do have the Yanks here in the free picks. I could see both of them losing simply because that second day of the arriving in California trip is a day maybe you get tripped up, right? You have the Cali teams back home after travel, so they're settling. They get home, kids are jumping on them, pile of crap to do, wives, girlfriends, whatever. You're back in your life. You're like, oh, now you got a day under your belt, sleep in your own beds, you're rested. I can't do Cleveland today. And even the Yankee one, I took it. It was a +105. I threw it out here in the free pick just for This is plus money. Couldn't do it out Cleveland. Michael says, I want to take the A's team total over 4.5. First team total over first 5, but I think I'm just going to fade the Stros. Spaghetti Arrighetti. He's not been good. Over 2.5 earned runs for his is a plus 115. Yeah. What I mean, there you go. You're in command here. He's going to give even gives up a 3 spot, and the A's don't get to a 4.5 or whatever their team total is. Again, I don't have that pulled up in front of me. I get it. Totally get it. Oh, I didn't even. You know what? I didn't even tweet out the plays today for midday money. I got to throw them out. There they go. They're in Twitter land here. But Markel says, "Let's go T money." Davis says, "Omaha Storm Chasers today in minor league baseball." I love it. I love the minor league teams. Good stuff. Minor league baseball. Desmond's coming in and says, Thomas, thank you. He likes Cleveland. Nasty Nate's in the house. Celtics second quarter. I don't hate this, Nate, right? Because as I said, the Pacers with their backs to the wall, they got to come out, have a good game right out of the gate. You expect that in the first quarter. But I'm going to be deflated. I think people forget the Celtics, after losing their games 2 against Cleveland and Miami, rolled these squads. And I don't think either were as good as the Pacers, but better defensively. Offensively, no comparisons. I don't hate this. But what is it? What is the number on this, Nate? Michael B. Not sure I would want Skeen's rookie year. He may be great, but the Pirates bullpen is trash. Not sure how many wins he's going to have. Not to mention pitcher when rookie the last 12 years was Otani. Here's the thing, though. Wins don't matter to these jokers anymore, Mike. I got a problem with that. Wins. So who cares about wins? It's all about, they want to bring their metric nonsense into it. So the guy might have a bunch of strikeouts and be 7-3 in 21 games, but the metrics say, well, I don't know. I mean, the team loses. I don't know what you're talking about. I agree with you. But they're dazzled by other numbers. Smoke and Mirrors house. Sean Higgs says, we live and breathe. How are you, Smoke and Mirrors? Good to see you. Thomas Bo, it's been a minute, Thomas. All right. Dodgers 3 straight losses, laying 145. Exactly. I can't lay that with the Dodgers. And Bueller, listen, last start out, he had 2 rough legs. His games back, he didn't look at his first 2. And then what? He shut out these Reds. Do you want to bet him here? I don't know. I don't want to bet on a guy in his 3rd start back. Why? Don't have to. I can't condone that. I know it's not that it's like the guy Buzz is like, I'll lay it. Who can? You can't just do that every time. Can't do that. Davis says Cleveland Guardians win. I don't know. I'm more worried about that one there, Davis. T-Mike says Buzz is, but all right, T-Mike, listen. I don't. It's just listen. I said this before. I've said this since I started doing the show 3 years ago. If you came in my room, if you came in anybody's chat and you had a person who's giving out just huge faves. If football, I told you every time, wow, we're taking a favorite here. I mean, faves in the overs. It's easy money, easy. Let's lay 26 with LSU or over 64. Let's take minus 245 here with the Phillies on the road. What? Why are you coming into? Don't come to Dayway's channel for that. Just do it on your own. Have fun. T-Mike says, "Oh, sure. Dodgers lose, Phillies lose. Who had a plus 240?" I said that yesterday. T-Money. Like the Dodgers, as good as they're gonna be and are. I mean, they're 13 games over 500. Not a bad team. You're down for the year betting the Dodgers. You're down for the year betting the Dodgers. Phillies, on the other hand, you're cranking because that's a team that isn't laying, or before, like the Dodgers laying 250 at home every game. Michael B. You'll never make any money betting these huge negative odds. I don't want to lay minus 130. Exactly. I'm the same way. But hey, Mike, as I said to us, if you're gonna, he comes in what once, twice a week. He gives a game out, right? And he's hit them. He comes in the day before, tells you who he likes, or a day of. He doesn't come in after the fact. He comes in that day, and here it is. Much like our guy, Mr. Numbers. Take this over Dodger 3.5 first inning prop. It was 23-2 when he stopped posting, saying to take it. But I can't lay 230s and 240s. That's just me. You want to ride those? Go ahead, and they win. I get it. That's us. I don't do that. Please put it in here. I tell people, come in. Please put soccer. Please put tennis. They're things I don't bet on. People will bet that. People want those games. People like that stuff. They want to throw that in a parlay. Okay. I mean, if I did stuff like that, I wouldn't keep a record because I'd have 70 picks a day for each sport. Team money. A's are plus 135. I'm throwing $15 and I'm grabbing lunch. The Athletic Club. Is this the A? What is this? Hold on a second. I don't know if this is soccer. What is the Athletic Club? Is this the A's? Are we talking Oakland A's today? The Athletic Club against the Astros. Desmond says the PCL League, Vegas at Tacoma. Who do you got? Buzz is back. Show him. Look at the plus money. I'm banging at this. It's how you make money in baseball, everyone. Okay, Buzz. I understand, but I'm not laying that. I don't do that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't ever say that. I don't say that for people who bet tennis or the parlay crew and the teaser bunch. You're crushing it. You got, and I just gave you credit for your things. You come in the day of, say, this is what I like. Here's my record. This is what I got. Here's the next day. I'm just saying I don't bet those big games. People in here do. Please, boss. That's why I said, come in, you put it out. Someone's going to bet it because people like betting those faves. The amount of people when I have a dog in here, like, oh yeah, you're crazy. I'm crazy. The best team in baseball is going to lose 60 games this year, and be down overall in the season. And in the NFL, I mean, how crazy am I when I hit over 70% here in a video giving out picks on a Sunday night? So it's just for me. I'm just saying I don't bet those crazy things, and I do all right. I survive, you know. And I appreciate you coming and putting it. I don't think I'm not knocking anybody. That's not what I do, Buzz. I just said it's not. I don't knock it. It's just that I don't bet those odds. Like this. Here we go. Gio will tell you. Same game parlay. Here we go. I don't do same game parlays. Let's see. Something on the Nerd Talk with Dave Rogers. That's like our father, our guy Dave. Picks from Dave. Stars plus 2.5. Oilers plus 2.5. Over total 4.5. Even money. I don't hate this, right? You don't think there's going to be a crazy blowout? There you go. I understand this bet. It's not something I would dig for to put up here, but I understand it. It's even money. Michael B. J. Rue Holiday, not questionable for the Pacers. If they don't have him, that could be interesting. He's Celtics' best perimeter defender, primary ball handler. I don't see. To me, that doesn't make a difference. Pacers have, again, just because they have to win doesn't mean they will. But you're now 0-2. You're expecting a performance, no matter who's playing, whether he's in or out. Right? The play would be like you have to take the Pacers. No, I didn't take them. I didn't take them first quarter, first half. I'm leery. I'm leery of what I saw the first two games. And that's from the guy who said, I think the Pacers could take this 6 games, maybe 7. You watch 2 games of them? Glad I didn't bet it. Dave in the house. Good afternoon, Higgs. My best bet is the Dallas Stars. I like the Stars. I just can't pull the trigger. I'm on a bad hockey run, Dave. Cubs money line, Houston Astros money line, and the Diamondbacks money line. Diamondbacks laying a big number, Dave. I get it. I love Monty. I got it. Houston. There is no way I am laying 150 with Spencer or Getty. I'd rather do a team total over there, even a run line ahead of that. And the Cubbies. Tyone's pitched great. How about instead of a even money or minus 105, you do a run line here? Now I got the Cards run line in the chat. Simply because they've won 3 in a row. Cubbies lost 2. I'm going to go with the plus money dog at home. But if you like the Cubbies, I think you should go money line. Like they should hit Miklos. I don't like Miklos. I'm just strictly riding the trend game here for that. Of which, it's been a bit since I pulled up the plays. Giants plus 120. Twins again. I don't want to lay a big number with a team that's, they've won 3 in a row, but whatever. Plus 155. I don't love Paddock. Nats plus 140. Cards run line 175. Reds plus 130 and Yankees 105. Props are scrolling underneath. Dodgers have a all-time 1-4 lineup. Those guys are good, but the back of the lineup and bench are weak. The starters and bullpen on average at best. Dodgers are not good. I agree, Mike. The Dodger lineup, and I've said it, and when I go on with Gabe and Cam on Sports Grid, I'm like, I think the team's overrated. I don't think it's a good team. All right, I like Glass now, but you got Bueller working his way back. Who's the other guy coming back from injury on that squad? You got pitchers. A lot of young guys. Don't go deep. The bullpen, you're going to overwork it by July or August. And again, you mentioned at the top of the order, super. The bottom, you got a lot of guys who are supposed to be good. I like Teoscar. I think he's a pro. I'm a Gavin Lux guy, but he's a rookie who hasn't really performed. You got some question marks there. The thing is, though, they got money and they'll make a trade. They have a farm system that's pretty good, so they might be able to steal somebody from the Blue Jays, perhaps. Gausman, Barrios, Bassett, Vladdy, Bichette, Varsho, somebody. Corey Jones checking in. First comment ever in the Midday Money Show, our guy Corey Jones. I'll say that whenever Corey comes in. I believe the Dodgers are going to win it this year. Not a stretch to think the Dodgers can win. Although right now, I don't know. I'm still high on the Braves because I like the lineup more than the Phillies lineup, but the Phillies got the pitcher right now. And does it hold up? That's the $1 million question. Because a lot of guys who are having breakouts, right? We see this all the time. Have a great first half and then they tire out in the second half. Dodgers have enough 5-inning guys and guys working their way back that they should be able to catapult above these teams. But, hey, man, I'm not going to say no to it, but that's if I'm betting a game now or betting a team now who I want to win at crazy odds, it's going to be Seattle, Houston, and even the Rangers. Because those 3 teams, to me, Rangers especially missing guys, Houston's have no pitching, and Seattle hasn't hit. So Seattle's got pitching. Hitting's been slow. Houston's hitters are starting to hit. They have no pitching. Guys coming back. And Houston's got injuries on both sides. Texas. So I think if going for like a future kind of dive on something, it would be one of those AL West teams. I'm saying they win it all, but I'm talking odds. Team money at soccer, Athletic Bilbao against Rayo. Athletic Bilbos. Okay. Ninja's in the house. If Mavs win the finals, looking for sure to be MVP. Ninja thinks the Celtics are overrated. Mavs, good game last night. Ninja, you were there. We were talking with Jesse and Ross, and they're like, man, you think Luka's hurt the way he plays in some games, and then he comes out and just has another. Them and Kyrie, I told you, take them to get to the conference finals. They're here, 9-1 in our pockets. Now, the Wolves, I want to see how they respond here. Down 0-2. You battled back versus the Nuggets. Can you do it here on the road in Dallas? I don't know. It's gonna be. I haven't bet it yet. I want to take the Mavs. Look at the Mavs. They're -3, so I'm not going to lay 150. Total's at the 208 again. Desmond says Western Conference Finals tonight. Oilers and Dallas. I like Dallas. Did not move on them. Ninja, Kyrie under 31.5 PRAs was a sweat, but I cashed it. I posted during chat with Jesse and Rose. Yes, you did. We talked about it too, didn't we? Stop Gio says, going to sprinkle Luca MVP futures after midday money. There you go. Can't go wrong with that. Swaggy P. Siakam over 23.5 points. Yes. I mean, he's got to get it done. If they have a shot at salvaging the series, forget the series. Tonight, for them to win, he has to have 25 to 30. Stop, Gio. Good luck today, brother. Me and the chat. Thank you, Gio. Davis says Kansas City currently minus 182 women's soccer. Davis, women's soccer. I know I asked for soccer, and we got women's soccer, and we got Atletico soccer and tennis, but not ready. T-Mike says, I know a guy who knows a guy who talked to a guy who got the Royals at 60 to 1 to win it all. Good bet. I'm not saying no to that. You know that. Michael B. Baseball is so hard to predict this far out. Baseball is all about who gets hot at the end of the season. Yes. NFL, NBA, best teams usually know who they are, barring injuries. Well, NFL is easy enough because it's all about like the quarterback play. Can that guy take you somewhere? Baseball, 162 games. We see the streaks. Right? Remember how bad Oakland's going to be terrible. Look at this Oakland team. Well, you know, they kind of rebounded a little bit. Now they got a better record than the Angels. The White Sox look bad. I mean, do you have as bad as all the Marlin sky is falling? The Mets have what, 2 more wins than them? Right? I mean, baseball's tough. That's why I just mentioned the 3 AL East teams, AL West teams for value. Nikki, morning Higgs. Tigers, Rays, Cardinals, buddy line. Let's go here. So, Detroit, we talked about this earlier in the show, Nick. Olsen, 0 help. The guy's 0-5. They don't score a run for this guy. I can't take him as a favorite. They don't score. Take an under. The Rays against the red hot Kansas City Royals. And you want to take the Rays as a pick 'em minus 110er. These Cards money line. I took the Cards on a run line here just because I can't bet Mikolos at a favorite. Over in the Padres game versus the Yanks. That's an under for me. Over in the Rockies game, Nola and Dakota Hudson. Yeah, I can see them hitting Hudson. So that one I don't hate. Hockey over in the Dallas Stars game. I got no opinion on that. Sort of lean Stars. Baseball is easier than basketball, NHL, and NFL. I feel that baseball is I don't know if Buzz is still here. I think it is because when I take a bunch of dogs, I can bet what am I? 1, 2, 70, 182 games, be a couple games over 500 and be up over $1,000 on the sites because I'm taking plus monies. I know some guys a lot smarter than me who feel that NFL is the toughest, and that's always been the case. For me, I don't think it's tough. I mean, I have 6, 7 games bet for NFL Week 1 already. I think NFL. I see NFL really well. Hockey's a little tougher for me. That's up there. Again, you see, I had a great season until we turn the calendar to April, and then the ice has melted under my skates. David says Sacramento Republic USL Championship minus 138. Desmond says, okay, Detroit it is. Have a great holiday weekend. He liked Desmond. Desmond's coming in, taking the Tigers. Desmond, the pen is out for that comment. Desmond, Detroit it is. Nick says Twins money line. I'm going to go run line because I don't want to lay with Paddock. No, thank you. I'd rather, if they're going to win, they're going to score some runs And there's that. I'll take a 155er here with Minnesota as opposed to laying a 145. Giants, Twins, Natties, Cards, Reds, Yankees. No NBA, no hockey. Props, Ribby style. All Kansas City. Vinny P, 140. Sally P, 130. Massey, 210. Garcia, 265. And Renfro, a 235 piece. And there you have it. Nick said that Twins at a good price. It has come down a lot. It's come. Do you think it's come down? I think the line has gone up. It opened at 125. It is now 145. So I don't know what you got it at. It's going up. It's not coming down. Michael, have a good one. You also, Michael. Mavs are winning the championship. They will cash $800 for the West, $1,600 for the championship. Positive thinking. There we go, Mike. You call that positive thinking. I'm calling that a kiss of death. I don't count my chickens or my bets before they hatch. All righty. I'm out of here. Happy Saturday. Good luck.